Thai parliament blocks the election winner's bid to become prime minister. Pita Limcha leader of the Move Forward party and the prime ministerial candidate, arrived at the parliament on July 13, 2023 in Bangkok, Thailand. CNN. Thailand's parliament blocks the prime ministerial nomination of the winner of May's nationwide elections, Pita Lamja Wednesday, a blow to his progressive opposition party after nearly a decade of military-backed rule. Out of the 750 members of parliament present, 395 voted to block the second nomination, 312 voted for it, 8 abstained, and 1. Pita himself didn't cast a vote, according to the House Speaker. He was temporarily suspended as the lawmaker by the country's constitutional court after the complaint filed by the election commission against the Move Forward party leader, accusing him of violating election laws for allegedly holding shares in media company. Pita has denied it. He broke election rules and previously accused the election commission of rush the case to court. Move Forward party had pledged deep structural reforms to how the Southeast Asian country of more than 70 million people is run, changes to the military, the economy, and the decentralization of power, and even reforms to the previously untouchable monarchy. The May election, which saw a record turnout, delivered the powerful rebuke to the military-backed establishment that has ruled parliament since 2014, when then Army Chief Prayut Chan-o-cha seizes the power in a coup. Pita Lamja spoke to CNN after winning national elections this May. The court and parliament's decision will likely add fuel to the fire of Move Forward's young support base, with a potential for mass street protest. The party's platform for change proved enormously popular, with the party winning by far the largest share of seats. A group of opposition parties then forms a coalition aimed at forming a majority government and put forward Pita as the prime minister candidate. Pita, a 42-year-old Harvard alumni, called the coalition the voice of hope and the voice of change, and said all parties had all agreed to support him as the next prime minister of Thailand. Establishment had to start. Last week, Pita failed to secure enough parliamentary vote to become prime minister in the political system that was created by the previous junta and heavily favors the royalist conservative establishment that has long held the levels of power in Thailand. In Thailand, a power of or coalition needs to win a majority of 375 seats in both the lower and upper houses of parliament. Currently, 749 seats to elect a prime minister and form a government. But the conservative establishment has the head start. The unelected 250-member Senate was appointed by the military under a post-coup constitution and has previously voted for the pro-military candidate. Pita received just 324 votes out of the 376 needed for the majority, and the kingdom is still without a prime minister as the political justly continues. He addressed the parliament on Wednesday to be the farewell while the investigation is underway. Due to the Constitutional Court has ordered me to temporarily suspend my duty, I would like to use this opportunity to bid my farewell to Mr. Speaker until we met again, Peter said in Parliament. I would ask my fellow members to continue using the parliamentary system to take care of the people. I think Thailand has already changed and one come back since May 14th. The people have already come halfway for another half, even though I can't perform my duty. I would ask my fellow members to continue taking care of the people. The court ruling now threatens his status as the lawmaker. Thailand's powerful conservative establishment, the nexus of the military, monarchy, and the influential elite, has a history of blocking fundamental changes to the status quo. Over the last 2 decades, Thailand's constitutional court has repeatedly ruled in favor of the establishment, dissolving several parties that has challenged the political elite. The military also has the long track record of toppling democratically elected government and seizing power during the moment of an instability. Thailand has witnessed a dozen successful coups since 1932, including two in the past